Why, hello there, and welcome.
Roblox drama alert if it has a severe dip in quality. Our first story of the day is KONEKOKITTEN getting hacked, and basically he just clicked random email and typed his password and username into it because it said Roblox but with an I. So basically you got phished. And phishing is basically when you just pretend to be a reputable company to get somebody else's account information through email. Who even gets phished in 2019? Anyways, that was just really retarded of him. You shouldn't click emails and type your password into them because, Roblox will never ask for your password. But it just shows you don't log into any shitty websites and make sure you don't tell anybody else your password. But he did have a 30-letter password account, so even if you think your password's safe, make sure you guys change it often. Anyways, roll a clip from that video.
I censored out most of the link just so that people don't get curious and try to go to this, but this looks like a very legitimate Roblox link. However, that L next to the blocks, it's actually an I, or something else in the URL as well, so it looks legitimate. However, it's entirely just a phishing link that looks legit because the I is shaped like an L in lowercase. And of course, the email address that it was sent from, no reply at Roblox with the G.com. This is why I think I was incredibly stupid for falling for this kind of thing, because it's so noticeable, it's so blatantly obvious of what they were trying to do, but they caught me at a bad time, That's the thing about scammers, they'll try to catch you at a bad time, and that's what they did for me, I was tired, I was exhausted, had other things going on in my life currently, and that's what made me fall victim to this scam.
And our next story is about Little Stray and how she got into some drama by saying, did you know that every Roblox asset you come across in game is stored inside of the Windows System 32 folder? Yes, even the deleted NSFW decals. To be safe and free up some space, you should delete it. Retweet to save a life. First of all, I have no idea and do not think a retweet will save a life anytime soon, at least in this case. Can you believe that? And if you guys don't already know, System 32, when you delete it, actually deletes Windows, a main part of Windows, and it basically breaks your computer, a lot. So when you delete System 32, it actually deletes a part of Windows, a main part, and it's actually you have to reinstall Windows if you delete it. And Dino Nuggets actually retweeted this saying, this genuinely pisses me off. Deleting System 32 shuts off your PC. Gross. People would do this for their lol troll XD. Retweet to save a life. Tricking children into deleting their PC costs money, and it's just scummy. Not funny. KONEKOKITTEN actually retweeted Dino Nuggets' tweets by saying, if you're dumb enough to delete System 32, most modern OS don't even allow you to have permissions by default to delete it, then you shouldn't be using a computer. Nathrix actually replies to him by saying Roblox is aimed at children, and when told by an influencer like Little Stray Shin, some people may attempt to Google the code required to delete the folder with CMD. That's if their machine prevents them by removing the folder via right-clicking. I don't think they should have posted that. KONEKOKITTEN replies to him saying, this is kind of based off of what if, because I have not seen anyone do that yet, or etc. I think fear-mongering this way harder than it needs to be lol. Dino Nuggets replies saying, someone has actually done this and fell for it, and he says, I can't believe I fell for this joke. At Chris of Doom fell for this. So people have actually fell for this, and it's not a joke. And I'm surprised KONEKOKITTEN actually said if you're dumb enough to delete System 32, because usually he's like a social justice warrior. Usually he's on top of this kind of stuff and saying you should not joke about this kind of stuff. And Nathrix actually was the one that says you shouldn't joke about this instead of KONEKOKITTEN. I just thought that was pretty funny. Consider how he was offended over this picture, and he's not offended over this. Pretty weird, right? Anyway, some huge names like Creekcraft and my username is this, replied saying, you can just reinstall Windows for free. Actually, you can just install Windows for free, but then you need to plug your computer up to something that can install Windows, and if your machine is old enough, you have to put it inside of a disk to install Windows. So that's going through a lot of trouble, and time is money, so I would suggest it's not free. And Creekcraft replied saying, I still use Windows 7, which is pretty lame, and Windows 7 is truck garbage, to be honest. I suggest getting an upgrade. On to our next story. I'm Sandra actually exposed this guy for doing fake giveaways. To continue doing these fake giveaways inside of, Discord and Twitter, he was giving me away Vox and very high priced items that, frankly, he didn't even have. And on Discord, when he would give them away, he would basically just have his admins or him delete it before it even ends. And Sandra found this out, and there's some huge evidence against him. And he tried to explain it to Sandra, but usually the evidence was only photoshopped or just not telling of anything. And his name is actually Squooshu. Is currently hosting many fake giveaways on items he does not have. I talked to him with DMs and he does not provide proof of any of the big limits he's giving away. He currently is hosting giveaways for such big items as Valk and Clockwork headphones. He cannot provide evidence that he owned such items. Instead, he quickly became to show other trades which weren't even relevant to the items he claims to have give away. And here's the Valk that he has giving away, or should I say the fake one that he's not going to give away. It actually has like over 135 retweets, so you know that's a lot of retweets to be fake. Liar spread. I'm Sandra is throwing a shade at me and my team. Basically, all he would do is like use her past against her claim. And you know what you should do? Attack the idea, not the person. So even if somebody has done some controversial stuff in the past, they should still have an opinion that matters just as much as everybody else's. Also, DM me if you have any information or news. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on Twitter, join my Discord down below, and join my Roblox group down below also. And that's about it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And goodbye.
Symphony, won't you kiss me?